Men are not meant to be dominant. Men are meant to be submissive.
Men can cry. So it's okay to be weak.
You think men are important? Like for what?
Alexa, remind me that I don't need a man and men are useless.
This is just a reminder for men that scientists have now discovered a way for women to impregnate themselves using their own bone marrow. And the only child that can result from those pregnancies are female.
Life's too short to exercise. I'm just going to be honest. There are so many better things to do than exercise.
Put down your phone, get off your computer, and go for a walk. You all probably know the problem of masculinity in the modern day and age. The modern society tries to feminize and weaken men. Strength is mistaken for aggression, resilience deemed as insensitivity. If you want to be intelligent and physically strong, you're considered toxically masculine, and even if you don't agree with the modern leftist agenda, you're considered far right. No longer are ordinary men allowed to have an opinion. If they do, they are persecuted because of it. How come we live in a democratic society if we are not allowed to have an opinion? That's why my first advice to you was to go for a walk. Taking a stroll may seem like a simple act, but it holds the power to bring clarity to the chaos that surrounds us. Walking, especially when alone with your thoughts, has a multitude of benefits. When you walk, don't listen to music. Don't look at your phone. Just walk. Be alone with your thoughts. Try using your mind to its full capacity. Think about modern problems and try to think of a way to solve them. Trust me, this helps a lot. Now, let's talk about becoming a man. The first thing that I am going to tell you is that you need to boost your testosterone. Yes, I know. You've probably heard a lot about boosting your testosterone, how it makes your muscles bigger and how it improves your mood and energy levels. Don't get me wrong, these facts are very true, but usually the way people boost testosterone is simply inefficient. You don't just simply consume testosterone pills, and only going to the gym is not enough. You'll also need to eat healthy. Limit your consumption of these following foods: fast food, processed food, food containing seed oils, soy products, and also sugary food. Not only do they make you fat and unhealthy, but also they lower your testosterone levels. Of course, you can have a dessert or a Big Mac from time to time. Still, it's better to replace the Big Mac with a well-made steak or a salad. Secondly, you need to quit your bad addictions. The addictions that I am talking about are masturbation, procrastination, vaping, scrolling endlessly on social media, etc. These addictions don't just affect your testosterone levels, but also your physical and mental health. This is perhaps the hardest task of yours. My advice would be to gradually reduce the times you do these things over time. For example, I'll take masturbation. For the first week, do it 1 time a day. For the second week, once every 2 days. For the third, once every 3 days. Your goal is to resist the temptation. If you fail, start again. After a month or 2, you will lose count, and that is a good thing. You won't remember the last time you did it, and you won't have the temptation to do so. To add to this, you should also try dopamine detoxing. What is dopamine detoxing? To put it simply, limit your time spending on your phone, computer, or other devices. In the modern times, people spend up to 5 hours on their phones every day. Can you imagine that? The endless scrolling is like gambling. It is designed to be addictive. You are always looking for that dopamine hit, and truly I say to you, it reduces your testosterone. Try setting your phone to Do Not Disturb mode for a few days. Meanwhile, try other things like reading books, working out, perhaps start your own journal, write down your thoughts, or simply spend more time with your family. Or at least, as I've mentioned before, go for a walk. I will tell you my personal favorite books that I recommend you read. 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson, All Quiet on the Western Front by Erich Maria Remarque, Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky, and, of course, the Bible, both Testaments. These books will certainly make you more knowledgeable. The only thing that I would add is, don't read the Bible as an ordinary book. It has many moments that require you to understand the deeper meaning. My advice would be to watch Orthodox and Catholic priests that explain the Word of God to you. On the final note, start going to the gym more often, but not just any gym. Go to a combat sports gym. But what is the difference between simply going to the gym and going to a combat sport, you may ask? Combat sports such as boxing or wrestling install discipline in you. Yes, the gym may also install discipline, but combat sports do it on a higher level. The main difference between a regular gym and combat sports is that by going to combat sports, you learn to control your anger. Think of this. In the gym, you lift weights, do exercises with all this machinery. Later, you may start consuming protein powders and so on. Don't you think this is comfortable in some way? Compare that to a boxing gym. It definitely isn't comforting when someone is punching your face. Plus, you have all the benefits of a regular gym. It's just that it is harder to force yourself to go boxing rather than lifting weights, knowing that in the end, you will get beaten up. To conclude, eat healthy, quit your addictions, read more books, and exercise regularly. In a few months, you will see a drastic change, and in a year or so, you will certainly become a man. Do not listen to people who judge you because of this. They will see that you are better than them, and they will try to drag you down to their level. Resist the indoctrination. Become a man.